What's going on, people? We got another iteration of the Who's Man series. I'm John D. Contradiction with host RecklessDWR, and this is a family-oriented interview today. But our guest, introduce yourself.
What's up? My name's Trajik1's. I'm from the South Bay area out in California.
Yes, sir. So you from Gilroy too?
No, I'm from Morgan Hill.
He wishes he was from Gilroy, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's true. You repping hard today.
Yeah, I had to.
Me visiting, I had to tell everybody of my experience of Gilroy, and it's just the second you land and you smell the garlic, it is so appetizing, and it stressed me out because all I wanted to do was eat. Like, I didn't care about the rapping no more. I didn't care about nothing. I just wanted to eat. And it's tough, bro. And I'm like big on fasting and doing all that. I couldn't do it out there.
Yeah. Oh, fuck shit up. You're like, oh, it smells like a fucking kitchen in there.
yeah. Literally every second you're out there is like it smells like a kitchen. I'm like, that's brutal. But
yeah, I don't get that much out here. But in the morning, it hits me right away when I get up. I can smell it the whole way.
So are you? Yeah. So you're like closer by, you're from another city.
Yeah, I'm like 10 minutes away. I'm north, going towards San Jose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, solid. So I know from just knowing Reckless and whatnot, you were kind of like his mentor / segue into this hip hop stuff. So
yeah,
let's talk about it. Let's dive into it.
Let him know.
What do you want to know?
Hey, I want to know what started it. Let's start with the origin stories. What got you into hip hop? Let's start there.
Well, the first rapper I ever really heard, was I heard some Snoop Dogg songs, some Dr. Dre songs. I really didn't get into it too much.
What?
When I was younger,
It was crazy.
When I was younger, I was really into freestyle and a lot of Mexican music, and cumbias. So I really didn't listen to too much rap. I think I heard a couple Naughty by Nature songs I liked. But when I was in fourth grade, I really got into Tupac. And that's what did it for me. Tupac. Okay. You know, I heard To America's Most Wanted, and that was it. I got into it.
Okay.
I just dove into hip hop. And then maybe when I was in 8th or 9th grade, my uncle got me in a Bay Area rap. He let me listen to RBL Posse's Ruthless by Law album.
Classic album.
Yeah, that's just underrated as fuck. And that really got me in the Bay Area rap. I was like, oh shit, there's people out here doing it. I didn't know about that. That's crazy. And in 9th grade, I got this cassette from one of my cousins by this group called Darkroom Familia. And it was called Penitentiary Chances. And I took that home. I listened to it. And I tripped out when I found out more than half of them were Mexican. Well, actually more than half. Probably
almost all of them were.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I said, oh shit, I didn't know there was that many Mexicans rapping.
Okay, yeah, so that's something close. That's something that you could relate to. Yeah.
And they were local rappers. You know, they were from the Bay Area. They were from the Central Valley.
Like NorCal.
They were rapping about cities I knew about, places I knew about, things I knew about. So I was like, wow, I could probably do this. And then there was one in particular. His name was Sir Dino. I really got into his music. I started listening to it a lot. And my English teacher, she got me into writing more. I was writing a lot of poetry. And she told me, why don't you turn that into a rap?
Damn.
And that really got me thinking about it.
Okay, that's fire, man. Most teachers, most teachers ain't like that around my way.
Yeah.
I started up writing poetry and shit like that. And my teachers just liked the poetry side of it. But the music came from just me being into music. And I was like, I could turn this into some musical shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me try to convert and try to write to something and whatnot. Because I've always been a music fan, but that's dope. I mean, it's good to hear. It's good to hear influences that are local. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like nowadays you don't get that.
When I was younger, when I was a little kid, I was really into corridos and stuff like that. And I used to sing a bunch of songs for my grandparents. I had these little pop-up microphones. They were all colorful and shit, and little fake guitars that play guitar.
Nice.
And I used to do little concerts for my grandparents in the living room. So I was always interested in music, just not always interested in rap.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, until you found rap that was close to home. You know what I'm saying? And that's dope. I mean, I feel like nowadays you know, from like, yeah, and I hate to be I don't want to be the dude that's like making fun of younger kids or saying some shit about them, but it's like, yo, a lot of their experiences is because of like the social media era and like all this technology. They miss out on those things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they don't even, a lot of kids don't even know what the fuck their parents listen to nowadays, you know,
or care, which is the worst
or care, because it's like, no, that's not what's cool. And it's like, you know, when I was young, it was literally what my uncles and my brother listened to. And if it wasn't what they listened to, is like we're listening to on loop, it was what they were playing on the radio. And I'm from New York, you know, I grew up Queens and Elmont, so it's like what was playing on Hot 97. That's when DJs were playing the music of home, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like that's the attachment, and I grew to love music from going to shows that were local. It wasn't like I'm going to fucking Popular. I'm not paying $100 for a ticket. I'm going to the $15 show to go, you know, watch my homies. And
you know what helped too was my uncle was a DJ, so we used to go help him DJ. We used to carry all the crates for him, and we'd sit there and grab records for him.
You get a bunch of shit,
yeah. So I just sat there and I soaked up the music he was playing. I'd be like, "Who's this? Who's that?"
Yeah,
that shit's tight. I've never heard that song. And in turn, I'd put my homies on it. Listen to this song.
Burning CDs and shit back in the day. Yeah, man.
Oh no, not even CDs. We're cassettes at the time.
Yeah. I mean,
a little bit older.
It took effort. You know what I'm saying? Like it took effort. Like even nowadays, like everything could be on all streaming. But I'm like, yo, I still got some CDs and a couple cassettes that
I got like 4 boxes of fucking CDs out.
Some of them you won't see on all streaming. Some of them,
almost a lot of them are rare.
DIY, they didn't drop their shit like that, or later they didn't make it to that era. So it's like, you know, it's history now. You know, it's parts of history. So it's cool to see like other people who came up that way, because it's like, you know, it's boring when it's like, oh, I came up, I like Nas, Biggie, Tupac, you know, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
and it's like, what's the local shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the homegrown shit that you grew up listening to? You know?
Yeah,
definitely. So Trajik, how'd you get your name?
I actually got my name from a graffiti artist on a VTA bus. One day I was riding. I had just changed my name. I used to tag Joker, and everybody was Joker, so I didn't want Joker anymore. Yeah. This dude named Paul, he tagged Tragedy, and he gave me the name too. And then I just shortened it up to Trajik.
Nice.
And I was Trajik for a little bit, but I added the one. It was like a graffiti thing. Yeah. Letting everybody know I was the one. And I kind of just stuck with it.
Oh, that's dope. See, that again, that's another lost art thing. You know what I'm saying? Like the elements of hip hop, like, oh man, this is the perfect time to even talk about the elements of hip hop, because obviously we all saw the Olympics, we saw the breakdancing and whatnot. Yeah. And as fun as it was, shout out to that lady for just being average, but
being cringe.
People who even won, like watching it, being a part of like hip hop my whole life, loving hip hop and b-boying and graffitiing and shit like that. It's like seeing who won and got gold. I'm like, I know some dancers that were better than who got gold. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, I've seen way colder shit than that, you know? And it's good to see hip hop make it that far. Like, it's the Olympics, that's dope. But it's like, how are we judging who gets into that?
Yeah, who are these judges, first of all?
Who's qualifying for these Olympics? Like, who's counting who, you know? But, I mean, it's dope to that your name, that story to me means a lot as far as like hip hop and stuff, because on the outside it's like, of the new age, it's like, oh man, that must be a tough name for like marketing and algorithms and all that other bullshit. But it's like, no, bro, like to have a unique and dope tag with like something specific, like I could even imagine the one was probably done in such a dope way. You know, it's something that made it unique and made it yours. That originality, bro, it's like it doesn't exist like that anymore.
Yeah.
You know? But I mean, that's dope though. Shout out to the elements.
Yeah, man. He grew up with a lot of elements: DJing, the rapping.
Yeah, he just went through a whole bunch. So I
tried the breakdancing too. I just couldn't break.
And he was a b-boy for a while. He was whack and shit.
I tried. I couldn't do it. Not for me.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. As long as
we used to go hunt down cardboard when I was like in 7th grade. Go hit the garage, and we used to fuck ourselves up trying to break dance.
Hey man, a lot of people don't realize, man, that calisthenics strength lasts forever. You stay strong for life. You throwing your head on top of a fucking cardboard in the backyard multiple times.
God help us try to do that now.
Yeah, yo, fact. No, but that's dope though. That's dope though. So to transition, so I'm assuming from there you passed everything on to your cousin, like you were like putting him on and whatnot. Kinda,
but not really.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Because my way of learning was always learning the hard way. You know, I kind of believed like you had to struggle a little bit to really get it and find out whether you wanted to do it or not.
To appreciate it.
Yeah. So I kind of let him struggle at first.
A lot though.
Which is good. We don't need no spoiled kids in anything. Not in life, not in hip hop.
But you know what? It's because like the group of people I grew up with and the music we were making, we if we heard some whack shit, we'd call it out and we'd talk shit to each other. And, you know, it was never like no coddling or nothing like that. No, here, let me hold your hand. It was like, you better do better. You're not going to be rapping with us no more.
Yeah.
And that's basically what we treated him with too.
Freaked me out. I was like, I want to go back here. The studio's so dope. I need to get better.
That's why you had no problem when you were like, NotYaManz, this is cool. These motherfuckers.
NotYaManz wasn't shit compared to what I was subjected to back in the day.
Honestly though, that's what I try to tell people. Like, you know, I grew up in New York, like Queens, and like, you know what I'm saying? There's always the battle of the boroughs, but like when people rap, they rap. You know what I'm saying? Like they rap. You rap, even if you were just a local dude, you had your whole hood on your shoulders when you decided to rap in front of people. So shit never slide. You know how New Yorkers, we're rude, we're loud, you know what I'm saying? And that shit is, when you're rapping, bro, like you will get called whack in a lunchroom, and if you're whack in school, that shit follows you for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, so it's tough, bro. So it's like, I grew up so used to shit like that I'm like, you know what? That's how I've always been with music. Whether it's mainstream or not, like I never fucking cared. If somebody put out a whack album, I'm like, that shit was garbage, and that's it. Like that's just how hip hop was, and that made it fun to talk to people about it and all that. And it's like,
you know what, like
to the internet is tough because people get mad.
In high school, like 16 years old, so I started actually recording at 16, and there was a lot of kids at my school that made music, and everybody had access to some type of equipment, so we would record a lot of shit. And once we all really got into it, diss songs started flying left and right. People, you know, you catch somebody at brunch and stop them and start dissing them and shit, do a little battle right there. So it was cool that we had that whole little scene at school. And like we had, I don't know how many diss songs I made before I actually got serious in music.
But like a bunch of
3 or 4 years, it was just all stupid ass songs.
That's
and
fire.
Songs and
the gauntlet. Oh shit! No, that's dope though. But like that kind of competitive edge goes a long way, bro. You know, because there's that which is just straight up competitive, and it's like your school is harmless for the most part, unless people get mad. But it's like, you don't realize you're just getting yourself better. Like that interest, that hunger, that want to win, that competitive sport is dope. Like that makes hip hop better. And there's the friendly side of that too. Like I have never been on a track with someone where I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna write light and buddy. No, I'm trying to kill them. I don't care if we're homies. Like I'm trying to fucking destroy them on the track.
Yeah, and we're still gonna be homies after.
We still homies. But I'll be the first to admit, like, yo, I got fucking cooked. Like, he could, you know, I'll text, like, you know, a couple of my homies, I'll text them, like, yo, you killed me on my track. I'm going to leave the verse alone, but just know the next song we got together, I'm trying to kill you, you know? Like,
Now, that was, with me, it was like almost every song I did with the people I rap with, they were cooking me left and right. Like, they were years ahead of me. It was just so easy.
That's how you get better, though.
Yeah.
That's how you get better, yeah. That's me with sparring now, fucking getting beat up. No, but that's how you get better, honestly. And that's where it comes from. Like me, I grew up, my uncles, they dabbled in music, and my older brother rapped. And till this day, me and my brother don't rap alike. We don't get along with music, and it's like a never-ending competition. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just like, nah, you don't spit that gangster shit. And I'm like, bro, fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's always like a back and forth, you know? Yeah. And you're like, I spit some like real shit. Be like, oh, that's that weak nerd shit. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, you know? And it's like a back and forth. So like, we don't even make music together because we always go at each other like that. But like, I get it, you know?
Yeah.
And speaking of people who you rap with, I know you were in a group. Of course, I know you. You're in a group coming up. So tell us about that experience and what was it called?
So I'm in 4A Bombers. 4A Bombers started off as a trio. My boy Rob Payne, my homie T, and Lazy D was a producer. And that was like in 2001. And it was just the three of them. They kicked T out of the group, and they recruited me into it. And eventually it was just me and Rob. And it's been me and Rob for like the last 22, 23 years or something like that.
Damn, that's dope.
But we've only put out one album. That was back in 2002. But we've been working on. Oh, actually, we've just been talking about the next album. So hopefully, pretty soon we're gonna get to it.
Yeah.
A little
I mean, that's dope. It's still in mind, you know. It's not like, you know, y'all still talk about it, so that means it can still happen, bro.
Yeah,
like, I get it.
Yeah. I mean, you guys still work together, so you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The past parts, you've glued him on there, and he has you on his shit, so it's still kind of alive, just not as a group.
Yeah.
I tried, man. I tried the group thing, man. I never successfully was in a group. Like, I tried joining like this one group, and I always. And not even me, bro, but like I have like a very like high output. Like, I just like to get shit done and get it over with. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like to save my time. Like, if someone's like, yo, what do y'all think of this beat? And I'll just write something to it and send it. And I'm like, I'm done. And I just like just throw it out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to get it done and let everybody work. And I was in a group for a bit, and they just didn't work like that. And then like a lot of stuff felt wasted. Yeah. And like the dude who was kind of running it was like real emotional, and I'm just like, bro, I'm like, all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could produce my own music, I could put out my own music, but I don't want to have to deal with other people's time like that. But I've always wanted to be in like a super group of just people who just wanted to just pump out music, just fucking let it fly, you know? But that's hard.
I think when I was younger, when I was recording at my house, like, I'd record in my garage, and it was easy to go in the garage and knock shit out.
Yeah.
But when I start recording where I record at now, like, we got to set up time. We all got to have the same schedule. And then there's always somebody who, I can't come through this time. They're busy this time.
There's always something.
Yeah. Especially when you get older, everyone starts having kids. And and shit.
Your time gets very, very fragile when you hit like the 30+ mark and kids come in the picture.
You got to start working late nights.
That's why I do everything. I've learned to do everything from right here. Like, I work from home, so my work setup is right next to me, and then my music shit is right here. This is my recording mic. I do everything from right here. So sometimes, like, even while I'm working, I'm like, all right, I got downtime. I'll read a few emails. I'll just record a verse, and then I'll go right back to work. And I'll have a beat looping all day, and I'll just like throw a bar in, go back to work, write a bar, and like record it and be done.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, you got to make it easy for yourself, especially if it's. Because it's hard, bro. It's like I couldn't tell you the last time I recorded in a studio. I don't have time to go to a fucking. You know what I'm saying? I don't got time to go to a studio.
Well, we went to NotYaManz and Shimo's fucking studio.
That was the last time I was in a studio. Yeah, it's probably the last time I was in a studio, to be honest. And then
how long was that? 2 years?
2 years ago. No.
Damn, it's been 2 years already.
Yeah, it's been a while now, bro.
Jeez,
time flies.
That shit was fun. That shit was real fun.
We can do that shit again soon.
I'm upset that dude lost the track.
Oh, the fucking haters, bro. He didn't send us our stamps.
He violated us. But yeah, I have the track, like the rough, but I don't know if it's good enough to put out. But I thought the track was dope.
You should put it out anyway. Fuck it, I'll send you better fucking stems though.
I could probably get some of the, yeah, I know. I maybe if I hit, I mean, I could probably hit like you, Angel, maybe clean up the stems and just get
Trey and all them. Yeah.
But you know, that's how it is. But so now, where do you record? You have to go. You set up at like a homie studio. Y'all got like a studio.
Yeah.
Okay.
I go to my boy Chris's. It's called the Vibe Control Studios. The logo is actually on the screen right now.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
But I've been recording there since 2005, 2006.
Oh, nice.
And I've recorded away from there a couple of times, and he just does it better than everybody else. So I keep going back.
And same with me. That's why I record there as well. I've been recording there since 2007. When they first got me there, the most intimidating studio I've ever been to when I first started. It was scary. I was about 7, and this fool wouldn't even like coach me. He was just there like, oh, go ahead. You want to rap? Rap.
Go in the booth.
So you know what? I was going to have him feature on one of my songs. And I told him, get in there. If it's dope, we'll keep it. If not, we're using it. And
he wasn't.
I told him, get in the booth and rap. And we sat outside of the booth. And when we're outside of the booth, we start talking a lot of shit. So I know him being in there, he's probably hearing us outside laughing, thinking we're laughing at him. Yeah. So that probably didn't help.
Yeah,
but we're all bullshitting about, talking shit about other things. And he recorded his shit. And I told him, nope, that ain't it. Kicked him off, gave him his first tough love lesson.
See, that's dope. See, me, I'm glad when I got into the game, like I started off doing like punk rock bands and like, you know, hardcore bands, you know, before I got into rap. I used to write raps, but my first like performances and stuff in my teens, I was in a band, I fronted a band. So recording in the booth for the first time was me just like barking. So my main focus wasn't even like sounding cool. It was me trying not to lose my voice, like seeing what I can do without, you know, completely shooting my voice for a track. So once I actually was like, yo, I'm going to start rapping, it was easy. It was like, oh, I'm saving my voice. Now I got to, like, you know, I had more freedom. And I've always viewed the studio, like, to me, I've always compared it to like, kind of like movies, right? Like if you go see a play, it's live and like mistakes can happen and all that stuff. But when you see a movie, there's editing. It's like, it's visual effects. It's like it's a whole performance that's curated and edited and made specifically for the person consuming it. So I've always looked at the studio in that way. So I've never had the whole, oh, I need to do this in one take. It's like, why? You know, who the fuck is that for? You know, I could do this one take if I perform it live. I'm going to practice live. But I don't need to do it one take in the studio. I don't even need to sound exactly the same. I can change my inflection on every bar just so it hits more. So I've always treated the studio like just, you know, a magical place rather than it being like, oh, I'm going to get my verse out and then, you know, shit like that. So I've always had that freedom, which I'm grateful for because I see a lot of people, they jump in the studio and they shut down, you know, they're like, oh, you know, like, oh, let me run it back. Let me run it back. And then they hear their voice and they're like, I don't like my voice. Let me change it. Let me change it. And it's like, then they're not having fun, you know.
The first studio I recorded at, the dude used to have us do it all in one take because he said, you're going to lose the emotion if you don't do it in one take. And I think that's probably why the first album that we did, there was a first group album, it wasn't that good. You could hear us losing
your breath and stuff like that. Yeah.
And just losing momentum and shit and not keeping the same level throughout the whole thing. And there'll be times where I do the same verse like 30 times, and the 30th time I'm just like I'm
over it.
Like
you just want to get
it over with.
Yeah,
like I don't want to do this no more.
Yeah, and that's where you lose like the fun, like especially with those, like, and that's why I feel like that's if someone wants you to do something in one shot, then the doubles better be on point, and that's where you gotta hear where you made the mistake. Yeah, exactly. And it's like nowadays, if I get a one take and I'm being lazy, I'm fixing whatever I messed up on with my doubles. You know?
Yeah. No, we didn't even do doubles back then. We didn't even count bars.
Oh,
like chaos. You listen to that shit. It's like the first verse will be like 16 bars. The next one will be like 45, and then like 8 or some random ass number, like 13 bars. It's all fucked up.
Yeah, it's chaotic, man.
Yeah, it's a learning experience for everyone.
Well, you learn. Yeah, you learn.
But that kind of makes me want to do that second one even more because we've learned so much more and we've done so much better now.
Yeah. You want to hear the progress. Like that's why I like to drop. Yeah. I drop almost every year because I just want to hear a difference. I want to see what I've learned. Because like at the end of the day, you listen to yourself and it's just like it all sounds like the same shit. You know what it sounded like. You listen to it to the point of like. Where you're just like, I know what I sound like, but it's like hearing things back to back. You're like, oh shit, okay, I can actually hear the difference. Like I learned something. Like maybe I, picked up a few new styles or some shit like that.
Yeah,
nothing wrong with that though.
Yeah. And how many projects have you put out since you started rapping?
Fuck, I don't know the official number. I think it's somewhere in like 21, 22 or somewhere.
Holy
like that.
Shit.
But like officially, like actual projects, I put out 5 albums and 2 compilations.
Okay.
And 1 group album.
Okay, that's dope. I mean, shit, that's a lot.
Yeah, Trajik had a mixtape run back in the day in his early years.
Yeah.
Nice.
We used to steal people's beats and make a song out of them. Put together like a 22-track album and, you know, burn the fuck out of it. Yeah. Change the track listing on almost every one. Take it to school and hook people up.
Hey man, those are some of the best raps you gonna get, man. Nothing inspires you more.
No, it was.
Oh man, whenever I rap on other beats, I'm like, I gotta rap my ass off. I'm not gonna put no bullshit on a beat that someone already killed and smoked. You know.
I was doing a lot of experimenting back then. It's not always the best.
He's glad Dat Piff is down, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I had something on Dat Piff that I was like, I'm low key glad that's gone. It's gone.
There you go.
I lost it. I don't know what happened to it.
There's some motherfucker who had it though. I bet you ain't.
I know. Some
that
hater.
What it is.
Some hater got it.
You know what though? I miss that Dat Piff era because there's a lot of people putting out some good music.
Dat Piff was dope because you could hear shit that you would never expect. And what was dope about Dat Piff that people sleep on now is you could get crazy in those comments. Like people would talk all day in those comments, bro. You could be on a literal nobody's project and the comments would be there getting rowdy, bro. And I love that shit. I put out my first release on there and I remember this one strange dude cooked me up and then people just jumped on the bandwagon and started whooping my ass, bro. I was like, damn. And I loved it though. I was like, I'm gonna leave this up there. It hit like 20 comments, which on that Piff is big when you don't, it's your first release on there, you know.
Yeah, the worst you can get is no comments. Don't give it a fuck. So
they just thumbs down your shit. But yeah, I got a 20 comment ass whooping, bro. Those good times, man.
You know what I mean? And what was the scene like in the Bay during that era when you were starting compared to how it is now?
It was almost kind of the same. It was just different people. It was like the sound was different. It was more of a mob sound. A lot of older heads in it. I was like one of the younger ones. A lot of the dudes that were my age and were coming on, a lot of them don't rap anymore, or they're not really, making too much noise or anything. But a lot of people retired. Some of the OGs are still around. They do features here and there, or they'll put out a project like every 5 or 6 years. But the cool thing was it seemed a little more united than it is now. Player Ray had this thing called 408 Inc. and he did a lot of things where he put a lot of people on and got a lot of people involved in projects and really try to bring everybody together to make a big push. And now it's like everybody's just doing their own thing and they got their little groups of people that they kick it with, they rap with, and nobody else. They don't really fuck with nobody else. And there's like everybody's making music now.
Everybody.
It's
almost like back in the day. It's weird, bro. It's like a weird 360. It was like when I started rapping, it was like, all right, it's kind of cool to say I'm a rapper, you know. And then it's just like now I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I rap. Like I kind of, you know, because you don't want them to be like, oh, like this guy, and then you're like, oh, you know, no, not like that guy. Like no, that's not rap. That's not what I.
And they always see some whack. Oh, like that guy. Like no. Why'd you pick that guy though?
Oh man, that was oh my god, this happened recently. I was at a fucking concert and this white girl, oh you rap, and I was like, because I was talking to someone that I knew about it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm still rapping. Oh, you rap like Lil Baby, and I'm just like, all right. I'm like, all right.
Oh man,
you have a good night.
Nah, John don't hug billionaires. What the fuck?
Yeah. And it's like I got nothing against Lil Baby. I like his music, but it's like, come on, bro, like that's not. It's not the rap that I do, I guess.
Yeah. It's better shit out now. Yeah. So the current project that you just dropped not too long ago was the For Whom It May Concern. Tell me about the process of making that project.
To who it may concern.
to whom it may concern.
Correction.
Correction.
So that project was like a spur of the moment project. And what actually got it going was I was talking to this girl, and my cousin had just passed away, and I wanted to make him a song. And she was like giving me ideas on like what I could do for a song and all that. I wrote a song, I put it together real quick, and while I was working on that song, I didn't really like it, and I started looking for beats. And while I was looking for beats, I found a handful of other beats that I really liked. And then I found the song I ended up using, or the beat I ended up using for his song. And I made his song, and then I went to the studio a couple more times after that. And like in a week, I had 8 songs done. And I was like, I'm going to try and do a project in a whole month. Like that was my goal. I hit up a couple people for features. Most of them got it done in that month. A couple of them made me go over like 2 weeks over my goal. But I was able to knock everything else I had to do within that month. And then I ended up putting the project out on my cousin's birthday, which was cool. And that's basically what really motivated it, was getting that song done for my cousin. And then thinking, you know what, I think I could do a project in a month. I'm gonna try and do a project in a month. And that was my like driving force behind that.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at that. I need to do some shit like that. Challenge myself.
And then they came out, and John shit all over it.
Yeah, give him a red stamp.
It wasn't a bad review. It was a red stamp, but it wasn't like, it wasn't like a cookout review. Because I do remember it, and I did say I did really like the content. And it was very heartfelt, as it was really good content. The only thing I had a problem with was the timing of the flow.
Yeah.
That was it. And that to me is very important. All right. That was my only thing, and I made it clear. All right, I made it very clear.
So good. What was the reception besides John D's review?
Yeah.
Besides John, I got a lot of really good feedback from it. I think that's probably my album that's done the best so far. I've got a lot of people adding it to their playlist. A lot of people hitting me up about it, telling me what songs they liked. Everybody's got like a favorite song. And with like the previous projects I did before that, like November 20th and Things Fall Apart, there was people who hated it and people who loved it. There was like no in between. And with this one, it seemed like most of the people liked it. They liked the production on it. They liked the features. They liked like the sound of the songs with each other. It's like nothing really seemed too out of place. Everything seemed to flow a little bit better than the past projects. And then I think the artwork for like the people who got the CD, they really liked the artwork, which was cool because like we shot everything ourselves and set everything up and put all that together. So I was pretty happy about that.
Yeah. One thing about you that I think people don't give you enough credit about is that you do a lot of great artwork for a lot of people, including all your own projects. So tell us how you got started into making graphics and how was that journey?
So I got started when I put out a project called Block Savages. I didn't want to pay anybody for graphics, and I didn't want to pay anybody for photography. Yeah. So I went and bought a camera and I started doing my own photography. And my homeboy Mike, he gave me a stolen version of Photoshop.
Photoshop, yeah.
It had the little key you needed to unlock it, and I just couldn't update it, which sucked because
So you could get into new shit.
First 5 years, I had to stick with that version. But I got that, and I put together the Block Savages artwork. And looking back at it now, it's terrible, but
but you learn.
Yeah, I learned a whole lot from that. Yeah. And then I started doing other people's projects. I did Rob Payne's next. I did a lot of my own stuff. And now I feel like I do maybe 2 or 3 a year. And I do a lot of just art, a lot of people's artwork fucking around. Like I'll make mock covers a lot, and I do a lot of editing photography. I'll take things out of pictures. I'll doctor shit for people, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember the Home It May Concern. That was it was like with all the guns and shit. But I do recall like, and I think I remember Things Fall Apart. That was with you in front of the house. Yeah, I do remember. I remember that one because I remember it for me, my OCD obviously, but like I remember it being like real symmetrical and like the words on the house like lined up with the house. But I do like the art because they have like, especially the To Whom It May Concern has like that I don't know, it kind of has that like raw, like it gives me like a 90s feel, you know. It's like it's like the Polaroid type picture. It's got like the dope font, and it feels gritty, you know what I'm saying? So and that's dope. I mean, I am a big fan of just not, you know, of the art. Like usually with me, if I don't make my own cover art, I'm gonna employ a friend, someone I rock with. I'm not gonna do a stranger. I'm not gonna do some random person. I'm gonna do a friend and employ them. Like, yo, I will pay you to bring my idea to life, or give me something with your creative genius, you know, type of thing. So
another thing with my artwork though, I like to put a lot of Easter eggs in my art, and it usually has to do a lot with what the artist is doing, or something to do with the artist. Like Reckless's first album, Cowboy Bebop, when we tried to upload it, it wouldn't let us use a Jack Daniels bottle. So I changed all the font on the Jack Daniels bottle, and I named Jack Daniels after his cousin instead. And like all the writing on it had to do with his cousin. And then like throughout his project, there's other little Easter eggs that I won't give away, but if you look at the artwork, it's going to take you a little bit to find some of it, or if you do find it, you're not going to understand it right away. You're going to have to dig deeper and really get to know them to understand the meaning behind it. So I have a lot of that throughout all the projects I do too.
Oh yeah, I just pulled it up now. I can see it. This is dope. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, even inside the city, like I think there's only one person who actually even like noticed that there was stuff in it. Actually, shout out to Angel's cousin. He just, when I get in the city, he opened up, he started looking through, and he started noticing little details and stuff. Like, what's this about? What's this about? I'm like, oh shit, awesome. You got that. So it's a good feeling when they finally do.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's for the real fans. I mean, people don't even look at people don't care about the books.
I know, it sucks. It's crazy because Trajik,
back in the day, man.
Yeah, Trajik has a 20-page booklet, and the things fall apart.
Yeah,
what is it?
Sick.
Yeah, that one. I took a lot of time on that one. I put a lot of money into that one.
Yeah, that was like his magnum opus.
and it's dope because it's like, one, it feels good, but it's also cool when people appreciate it. Like, it's again, that's like another like lost art.
And then like my homeboy Joe, his album comes out tonight at midnight. His album, he gave me an old picture of him as a kid, and I took that picture of him. I added his tattoos and his piercings, and put them on him on the child version of him. And he was holding some book, and I took that out and I put a Playboy on there, and then I changed all the writing on the Playboy magazine to have to do with something to do with him. And then they were tripping over the word Playboy being on the project, so took out the Y and put an I instead. Just like little things to get it through.
Yeah, to get it past.
And then with the rest of his artwork, like inside the booklet, when you open it up, it's like a little Playboy magazine, and it's got all these little headlines that have to do with the other artists on the project, or not even on the project, just like in the crew.
That's awesome.
And it's just like, I try to think of little cool shit that would, like, if I saw it in somebody else's project, I'd be like, oh fuck, this is cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I just try to think about that a lot.
Yeah, because that's dope. I mean, there's nothing funner than that. I used to love I'd buy a CD, I'd read the book a bunch before I even listened to that shit, you know?
Yeah, man. There's all the credits, see who's produced what. You know, so you can tell hey, that person produced this one. Yeah. Oh, Johnny J produced that song. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, you didn't just have to, let me Google it. Like, it was cool reading about it. You got the lyrics there. It was dope, man. I remember one album like I really enjoyed the art. The Linkin Park, their second. The Meteora book was like huge for me because that book had a lot. Yeah. And it had like, you know, a lot of him, Shinoda's art and Mr. Han's art, and I was like, this is sick. Like this is them just showing their graffiti and all this other shit. It was real cool.
Yeah.
It's dope, and it's like as a fan, like I could appreciate that because they didn't have to, you know, share shit like that. You know, like who fucking cares if they could paint or have fun with it? But it was dope to see, and not just, you know, what we
just the artistry, man. I mean, people lose that nowadays.
Yeah. People just, I can download this application and fucking record my voice, and some engineer is gonna make me sound amazing, but no one knows who that engineer is.
Yeah, exactly. Or care about it,
dude. It's terrible now, man. Dudes don't even make like beats anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Make shit for TikTok. What's catchy for TikTok instead of just making something great?
But not even that. It's like you can buy, and it's like, and I'm guilty of. I have a Splice account, but I still do like old school shit with it. You know, but it's like dudes will do that and just copy and paste sounds, and like that's their beat. Like dudes don't flip sounds anymore. Dudes don't even sample like that anymore. Like there's no fun. There's no fun in it, you know? Like I'll spend an hour on like one Splice sample that could be 8 seconds, and I'm trying to flip it in a bunch of ways to make a dope beat, and it's like that art's dead. You know, nobody's doing that. Only the greats are doing it.
Our producer does that a lot though. Like we put out a shitload of samples, and we usually pick samples that most people aren't going to catch, and we break them up like the instrumentals. We break them up, and we give certain parts of the sample to him, and he goes and, you know, he freaks it the way he does.
Flips the shit out of him.
Yeah. And sometimes you can't even tell that came from the song.
Yeah. And that's dope. Like that shit to me. And there's one thing, like there's a side of TikTok that I've learned to enjoy, but there's like a lot of dudes who they kind of break apart, you know, popular sample tracks. Yeah. And it's cool to see that there's still some like mainstream artists, like producers, who do shit like that, and they'll like completely reverse engineer a sample, and it's like, that's sick. Like that's a cool thing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if more people saw shit like that, like the work that goes into it, they'd appreciate it more. Yeah. Rather than
there's one guy on YouTube that has this thing called Digging the Crates or Digging the Greats or something like that. Yeah. He likes to deconstruct a lot of like the older songs. I like watching that shit too. Yeah, and he shows you how they broke up the beat and what parts of the beat they took and what sample, how they sped it up or slowed it down.
There was one song that I think from that same account that like blew my mind, because the song's not even like that crazy dope, but it was that remember that it was like a popular song that you didn't have to cut me off. That remember
Gaio. Yeah.
That beat is like hip hop as fuck. Like that beat is constructed of like 5-6 different songs and samples. And I watched this dude break apart all the samples on it, and I was impressed. I was like, damn, like this shit took work, you know? It was fire.
That's crazy. I didn't know that one.
If you look up the how that beat was made, it's impressive, bro, for a song that, like, you know, was like an annoying hit that everybody knew. He came and gone.
But I never got tired of that song, because I like that it's actually like royalty free. Like you can sample, he's not gonna sue you for it. I heard us think about that. So,
that's true. But if you listen to that, if you watch the breakdown of that, you're gonna be like, holy shit, I didn't realize this much work went into this simple, almost sounding song. Like he flipped the shit out of some samples for that. So but that's fun. Like that's like an Easter, you know what I'm saying? That's like an Easter, that's like a fun thing. Or like if you listen to any Alchemist beat, you know, like holy shit, what movie did, like what fucking blockbuster straight to DVD movie did he pull this sample from, you know?
I would love to be in a studio just watching make beats and seeing what he does. Like it's like secret recipes in front of you. It's crazy.
It's probably chaotic. It's probably, you know, like watching someone throwing paint at the wall, and you're like, I don't know what's happening, and then it's beautiful at the end. You know what I'm saying?
Like, what the fuck?
I know I get crazy when I'm making beats, and I'm like, my son's like, what the hell are you doing? You don't know what the hell's going on. I'm like, don't worry about it. Just trust the process. It's gonna come out all right, I hope.
Of all the projects you've done, what do you say is your favorite?
The last one.
Last one, huh?
Yeah, it's always going to be the last one.
That was To Whom?
Or To Whom May Concern.
Yeah.
I'm sure like after I finish this next one, it's going to be my favorite too.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's progress. That's moving forward. I think everything I put out's trash. I'm always upset with myself. I'm so hard on myself, bro. I'm like, this is where I'm like, and I always listen to my old stuff. I'm like, I used to be so much better.
You know what? Actually, I was doing that lately. Like, I was listening to some of my older shit, and I'm like, man, I felt like I had more heart in it before.
Yeah. Like, you feel like you had a fire back before.
Like, what happened? I should quit rapping.
Yeah, I feel like that all the time now. I'm like, where'd it go?
I'm not gonna rap no more. And I woke up the next day and I'm like,
creative.
Yeah. I do that to myself a lot.
Yeah, all the time. I do remember on To Whom too. I remember you had a lot of you had great production. So I will say, like, your ear for production too. It had like a lot of I call them like sad boy flips when you have like that emotional sound.
I do a lot of sad boy shit.
I love it. I love sad boy,
motherfucker.
Yeah, I've been doing that shit since like 2005. When everybody was doing hyphy shit, I was doing sad boy shit.
Yeah,
because a little sad boy in his school.
It's real, bro. Like, we live in a crazy world, bro. That sad boy shit, everybody can relate to it. Like, it's real. Nobody's just out here happy all the time. Even rich motherfuckers are depressed, bro. Like, I do so much of it. These guys want me to stop doing it and focus on other kinds of music.
Yeah, we're like, when are you gonna stop being sad, bro? Like, come on, bro. That's enough.
You gotta play both sides. Yo, dude, I try hard too to do that. They'll be, oh, yo, you want a feature? And I'm like, yeah. And I'll be like, oh, I'm about to write something dope, and it starts getting sad, and I'm like, oh boy. I'm like,
like, who hurt you, John?
Yeah, here we go.
I think it's easier to write that shit because you tap into like something you went through, and you go back and reflect on your emotions and the things you felt, and it comes natural to just write about it, and it comes out quick.
Yeah,
and
it feels easy to like I could tell the same sad story in so many different ways.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's where the creativity, I could say some sad shit in a bunch of different ways, and it's like still real, Hey, it's like that sometimes, man. You gotta like, everything can't just be happy. Not everybody's partying and having fun.
Reckless got some sad boy shit too. He just ain't put it out.
Oh man, that's just personal, but I'm gonna put it out though. You already know it's coming out.
Gotta let it out.
I can write some good sad shit. I just, like, it's from real shit, so I get a little personal. But here's some hype shit.
We're gonna put together a sad boy album for him.
There you go.
I'm gonna do it. I already have a whole idea for it. I already have all the songs.
You gotta just put it out, man. You gotta just put out music, man.
All right, I'm gonna be vulnerable for once.
Because why not? Why not? Then you could look back on it. You could be proud of it, and it's just like, it's a good moment.
Yeah. Because I've heard artists who put out stuff, even the ones we've interviewed, talk about when they put it out, they felt like a weight off their shoulders. They felt like they move on from it. So, you know what? I kind of need that. So I'll probably do that shit too.
Was it DJ Jazzy Jeff? He was like, he was telling artists, he's like, don't die full, like die.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, die empty, and like that's real. That's real shit.
Man, he's right. He's so fucking right.
Yeah, he's right. And he don't even put out that much music, but he does put out, when he does, it's fire.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So what's next for Trajik? What's the next project?
It's called Nothing Lasts Forever.
Another sad fucking album.
Sounds like it.
So it's an old title I was going to put out back in like 2008. The Suicide Note, I count Suicide Note as my first, like my debut album. And it was supposed to come out 2000, like a little bit before 2008. It ended up coming out in 2016. But most of it was done like in 2008. And I started recording for Nothing Lasts Forever, and then I just quit rapping. And I kind of like abandoned that title, and I didn't want to pick it up when I came back to making music. But after putting out a couple projects, I was like, I need to put this project out, because it's something that is just stuck in my head, and I need to get that title out of there and that idea for that project so I can move on to something else. So that's the next one.
Nice. And anything you want to tell us about the album? Any features you want to release, or?
No, I'm gonna wait on the features.
All right, you got some good ones on there too. So
okay.
Got some real good ones on there.
I'm definitely gonna check it out.
Oh, it's gonna be sent to you. Don't even trip.
I'm actually gonna send you a copy before it comes out.
Dope.
Yeah,
I wanna see what you think. I wanna see if you give me at least a yellow stamp.
He's trying to get above the red.
Hey man, you know what it is, and I say it again. It was because like the rap timing. Like I grew up in Long Island, and like a lot of Long Island rappers, it's like you gotta have a super tight pocket. Like, you know, Rakim is like he's the god out here. So it's like I learned from like him, EPMD, and them, and I spent a lot of time like working my pocket, my flow, and like mastering just like the math of it, the numbers, the counting of it. So to me, that is like, it's super important just to me as an artist. Like I like it. And that's honestly one of the things that even like Reckless, you send me a whole bunch of stuff from your area, and it's like whenever it's like the timing's off, I'm like, like that just, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh my God. And that to me is like, you know what I'm saying? Imagine just throwing random numbers at like someone who loves math and like, you know, and they don't make sense. It's like, it drives me crazy. I'm like, yo, and it's like for that, even the To Whom, I remember I was just like, bro, this has everything that I like on it. But it's like, I'm very particular when it just comes to the flow. Like, it's just got to hit that right pocket. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I mean, I feel like that's an easy, you know, with the way you pick your beats and just the content, the real content and stuff like that. I mean, those are the boxes that I rock with in hip hop. So I don't, it's not hard. It's not going to be hard for you to get a good review out of me, you know?
I hope not.
Yeah, you feel me? And shout out to Dice for giving his first party we sent in a yellow stamp.
Oh, yeah.
I think things fall apart. He gave it a 5 out of 10.
Dice did that one?
Yeah.
Dice is he's a tough crowd too, man.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, he's worse than me, man. He's just angry. Yeah. I consider myself fair for the most part. Like if something's bad, I'm gonna make fun of people. Like if it's terrible, but it's like if it's like, all right, I'm gonna be like, oh, this is why I didn't like it. But Dice is just would be angry. He just woke up upset and he's like, I'm giving someone a red stamp.
Dude, Jeezy World album review was a legend for that one. 0 out of 0. Just saying I don't disrespect or I don't talk shit about retarded kids.
Yo, that was crazy, man. Yo, some of those reviews, man, I'm glad those weren't the things that like got the first page taken down.
It was just memes that Yuaka would post that got us fucked up. Man.
And then him and then that kid who had his whole army reported.
Oh yeah, that fucking guy.
Yeah,
first fucking verses we did.
I remember that.
Tried.
I remember that.
Yeah, we try, you know. I'm still till this day my rap page, I get flagged daily, bro. Daily. People just don't, you know, it is what it is. And I'll never understand it. It's like if somebody critiqued my music and they gave me some sort of criticism, but they also cooked me up and it was funny, I'm never gonna be mad at that.
You know what though? It's because a lot of these guys have people around them that don't tell them the shit sucks.
Yeah.
They don't challenge them, and they don't ever want to like upset them and shit. They just want to cuddle them. Like Reckless would have probably been like that if we weren't so hard on him.
Yeah, that's why I'm not like that.
Because it's like, to me, I'm always thinking like the first thing that comes to my mind, I'm like, there's no way I'm the only person that didn't like your music. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way.
Yeah, you're never as bad as they say you are. You're never as good as they say you are. It's just, you have to find that middle ground.
Yeah, but it's also like you never know how your music hits people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know how it hits people. Like, I could just be in a bad mood and I'm like, this is hitting my ears terribly. Like, this is just not working for me right now. I could be in a good mood and be like, hey, this is solid. And it's like, it's an opinion at the end of the day. Like, yeah, it's constructive. It has its criticism, but it's still an opinion. And it's like, you can't expect every single person to just love, you know what I'm saying? Like, to just love your music. It's just, it's unrealistic, and it's like, it's almost unhealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's unhealthy. And I treat everything like that. Like, there's like, I even say that, like, I go out with my kid, I'm like, I don't expect everybody to like my kid. He's annoying as hell. I'm annoying. He's annoying. You know, he's a kid. He's a kid. You can't tell me kids aren't annoying. Don't lie to us. You know?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, no, it's okay. I'm like, no, it's not. Tell him he's annoying. Like, this is a life lesson you're taking.
Most parents are going to say, most parents think their kids like the shit. Like, no, my kid's amazing. You just don't understand, or whatever bullshit they want to say. Like,
my kid's the man, and I will not skip a beat on being like, you're being annoying right now. Like, cut that. Like, you know, like, and tell people, like, no, he's annoying you, isn't he? Like, yo, like,
no, he's expressing himself. No, he's not. Well, he is, but at the same time, he's being annoying about it.
Yeah. Dude, you know, I got him in like jiu-jitsu and like football. So, like, he'll do jiu-jitsu and he'll get cooked in jiu-jitsu. And I'll be like, hey, you sucked today. So, like, straight up, I'll be like, hey, we got to talk. And I'll be like, hey, you didn't look great out there. And he gets it. You know, he's like, thanks. He's like, I got to work a little bit harder. And that's it. That's real good conversation. There's no coddling. There's no bullshit. And he's like, you got it.
That's good.
And that's how it should be.
Because then when you give him that, you did a good today, it feels even better.
Feels even better. When I'm like, yo, you cooked today. And I'm, you know, high five the hell out of him. Then he's like, yeah, you know, he wants more of that. So it's like, I'm not going to lie to him. That's bullshit.
No, don't lie to your kids. If you take anything away from this fucking podcast episode, don't lie to your kids.
Don't lie to your kids. About nothing. Don't lie about nothing, bro. Oh, man, I don't want to cook for you. You're like, oh, there's no food. No, just tell, I'm not cooking that shit. Eat what I made. No bullshit, bro. Let him know. Oh, I don't have enough money for it. No, you got money for it. You don't want to buy him that.
Yeah.
Be honest.
That's a fact right there.
But
yeah. All right, it's my favorite segment, dog. I already know what it is. I know you prepare for this shit. Top 5 favorite rappers of all time and top 5 favorite Bay Area rappers of all time. Ooh, and give us 5. Yeah, I didn't know triple. And 5 Bay Area artists that you would recommend that New York people, you know, check it out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right. Favorite rappers of all time. Tupac, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Budden.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
sleep.
I mean, Sad Boy.
The OG Sad Boy. He was doing that shit when it wasn't cool.
Yeah, for a monster lyricist he was doing that shit like.
Yeah.
Fuck. I thought I was ready.
I know. I haven't told you all week. Like, get ready. You know these.
I'm gonna go with the Jacka.
Jack J. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Corrupt.
Super underrated.
Mm-hmm.
And for the last one, I'm probably gonna say right now it's Scarface.
Scarface.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah,
bro. Scarface. Like, and I tell people, and people don't even realize it until they actually go through and listen or think about it. Scarface has never put out anything whack.
Yeah,
never. He's
you know what I'm saying? Like, he is so fucking consistent and so unique and dope. Like, for generations, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for a long time.
Yeah,
and that is very hard to do.
So earlier today, I was listening to The Fix. So that reminded me of how dope he was. So I'll bring him 5.
Yep.
Top Bay Area rappers. Number 1, I'm gonna go with E40.
40 Watt.
2, I'm gonna go with Andre. 3, Woody. 4, Jacka, and 5, M3.
In the back, yeah. It's the Norteño.
You were telling me you were trying to put me onto Woody. Yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah, dude, it's like Norteño Tupac right there, bro.
Okay.
I've been watching a lot of Woody reaction videos from people out in New York.
They actually fuck with him.
Yeah.
I'll check them
out. They're listening to him. They're like
new music.
Fuck?
Yeah. What album would you recommend John check out?
Yeah, what album should I throw on the playlist?
Should I get the Demons in My Sleep remastered or
one
of his Northern exposures?
I think Yacht Influence.
Yacht Influence. Yeah, the original, the first album he put out.
What's it called?
Yacht Influence.
Yacht?
Yeah, YOC.
Antioch.
Oh, yeah.
They call it the Yacht. Yeah.
Okay.
Yacht Influence.
Right.
It's probably like his grimiest project.
Yeah.
That's shit.
Yeah. The old 90s shit. He produced the whole thing himself.
Okay.
You're going to hear him. You're going to be like, this is a white guy?
Yeah. It's a white boy.
Is it a white guy?
It's a white boy. Straight Caucasian male Norteño.
Oh,
crazy. We didn't even know until later on. We're like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah.
We thought he was Mexican this whole time.
No, he fucking goes off. He does his own production too. Like all his beats are him.
He looked like a regular dude, but like in hood attire and like hood clothes. I rock with this.
You know what? We got a couple of videos on YouTube of the shit he got into, and like some history behind some of the songs, the shit he did. You can watch that too. And you're gonna look at him and be like, "What the fuck?"
This guy's crazy.
Okay, I'm on board. I'm gonna check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
So,
then
yeah, 5 artists you'd recommend. From
5 artists I recommend for someone from New York.
Yeah, me. For me.
The whole area over there.
For sure, Jacka. You listen to Jacka.
Okay.
And then Andre Nicotina.
Okay.
Frisco.
Del the Funky Homo Sapien.
Oh yeah, I rock with Del.
You don't know about Del.
Legend.
Who else? Fuck. I wanna throw. You know what? I'm gonna go with Old School Too Short.
Yeah, the original shit. That's the good shit.
Listen to Too Short before '94, and Be Legit.
Mm-hmm.
I fuck with Be Legit.
Yeah, the old school.
I fuck with some Too Short too. He's just very chaotic to me, man.
Yeah,
it's too much. It's too much bitches. Like
the dirty tales.
It gets a little too chaotic for me. But I'm not mad at it. But
if you want to listen to a group project, RBL Posse, Ruthless by Law, that whole fucking album. Sick.
Okay, RBL Posse, Ruthless by Law.
Yeah, that shit is like an anthem during high school, bro. That shit was awesome.
Okay. I'm not mad at that at all, man. I'm not mad at that at all. All right, man. So outside of that, do you have a release date on that next project that's coming out, or it's just we gotta expect it?
No release date. I've got like half of it done, and I might go through it and pick other songs to be on it. It's still like in that stage where I'm trying to finalize it.
Okay. Yeah. All right, man. Well, let me as soon as that's ready to roll, man. I definitely want to check it out.
Yeah. have
that review come my way. I'll check it out.
Yeah. I'm gonna pray for you. Hopefully it gets at least a yellow.
I have faith, man. I think I'm a fan of the content. I'm a fan of the beat selections and like his ear for beats and stuff like that. So, it's not hard. Yeah. But hey, I'm with it. But yeah, man, before we sign off, man, let everybody know where to check out your music, where to find you, all that good stuff.
So I'm on Spotify, Apple, Tidal, all that shit. Just look up Trajik1. You can go to you can find me on Instagram at Trajik1, TRAJIK1, or Trajik1 DWR. And that's basically where to find me.
Hey, it's easy. Yeah, simple enough. Easy. Trajik1 on everywhere.
Yeah.
V1. I know.
Sounds good to me, man. But yo, this was super dope. This has kind of been a minute. We've been waiting to get this one going for.
Yeah.
This was super dope, man. We appreciate you chopping it up, man. This is dope to have you gotta put the family on,
Oh, put everyone on,
pay it forward.
Yeah. Thank you guys for having me on. Also,
no doubt.
Joseph Saves' new album comes out tonight. Check that out.
Midnight.
Drinking Alone. This guy's gonna fucking blow your mind. Okay. Put him on the list of people New York rappers gotta listen to. You're gonna like.
There you go. This man is insane.
Super on the Sad Boy shit.
Oh yeah,
and he's got fucking wicked flow. You're gonna like him.
Okay, all right. See that I'm here for that. Reckless, you got to send me that when that.
I'll send it to you tonight when it drops.
All right, yeah, send me that, and I'll definitely put it on my list.
Yeah,
you know me, I got time Friday mornings. I'll be throwing through projects. Maybe I'll throw it to third. But
there you go.
But either way, man, this was super dope. Appreciate everybody that was checking it out, man. Appreciate y'all, man. We're signing off. Y'all have a good one. Yo, again, thank you, man. This was dope.
Cool. Thank you.
Peace out, peoples.